Nearly $2 billion. That's how much money Minneapolis Mayor Jacob Frey is proposing the city needs next year.
Well, some of that is coming from the state thanks to a budget surplus.
But residents would also be chipping in through a tax hike. Danny Spiewak looked at the numbers and joins us now live. Danny?
Well, Julie and Randy, in his 2024 proposed budget, Mayor Frey is proposing a 6.2% property tax increase. That is the same figure that he gave last year when he did his two-year budget forecast, but it is subject to negotiation with the Minneapolis City Council.
We've held firm at 6.2% for the levy increase this year.
Under Mayor Frey's proposed budget, the median homeowner in Minneapolis would pay about $150 more next year in property taxes.
An increase is always an increase.
Minneapolis homeowners like Cynthia have one big question.
How are they going to spend the money?
According to the city, 21% of the median property tax revenue will go toward police, the largest share of any single department. Police costs have skyrocketed with MPD under state and soon-to-be federal oversight.
We need to recognize that change isn't cheap.
The mayor's budget adds money for police overtime and devotes $16 million for the implementation of the DOJ consent decree.
It's needed, right?
Councilmember Latricia Vitaw represents Ward 4 in North Minneapolis.
That's a big part of how we're going to move forward in public safety, and it's best that we have the money to do so.
But Vitaw says she understands concerns about property tax increases in a year when the city received a $7 million boost in state aid.
In Ward 4, where property taxes are going up, we get hit the hardest. But I think we have to do better at services for the people who live in Minneapolis.
Ward 3 Councilmember Michael Rainville says there might be some room for negotiation on the 6.2% property tax increase.
I think it's a reasonable number to start with. Can we get it down? We're going to take a deeper dive. That's why the council has this legislative authority, and that's certainly what we're going to do here in the next couple months.
Under the mayor's proposal, a small slice of property taxes will also fund a $4 million increase for the Minneapolis Public Housing Authority. Elsewhere in the budget, the mayor is proposing $18 million in affordable housing, plus more money for climate initiatives and the opioid crisis. Now, there is a long way to go in this process, several months. There'll be some public hearings in the fall, and then after that, the council can make amendments to this proposed budget that the mayor came out with. Then eventually the council put together their budget, send it back to the mayor for approval.